Dear students, there are two ways of doing something. Either you do it yourself, or you get it done by someone else, or you make someone else do it on your behalf. So if you do something on your own, you use action verb. But if you get something done by someone else, obviously you use a causative verb. In simple words, you will say they cause something else to happen. So our topic for today is causatives. There are five different causatives. One is the let, make, have, get, and help. Remember, let is a permission, make is a force, have is a responsibility, get is a persuasion, and help is assistance. So let's proceed with the first one, that is let. So the basic structure for using let is we can use it both for person and for thing, but it always takes bare infinitive or first form of verb. It is also called the base form. If you don't know what is the base form, you can watch my lecture on the forms of verb. The link is given in the description. Anyhow, let's have a look on the examples. I don't let my kids watch violent movies. Her father won't let her adopt a puppy. The teacher doesn't let us eat lunch at our desks. In the first three examples, all are the persons, my kids, her, and us. But in the last example, she let the food burn. It's a thing. The food is a thing. So in each case, we have used the bare infinitive, first form of the verb without any to. But remember, it is always good to use allow or permit instead of let because they are more formal. For example, but remember for after allow or permit, we always use a full infinitive, means first form of verb with to. For example, you can change the same examples with allow or permit. I don't allow my kids to watch violent movies. Her father won't allow her to adopt a puppy. The government doesn't permit us to open a pharmacy here. But remember, we don't use allow or permit for things. We use let instead. In the last example is the same. She let the food burn. Hopefully it is clear. Let's move towards the next one, that is make. Make can be used in both the cases, either in active voice structure or in passive structure. If you are using it in a active structure, it takes first form of verb, again base form, bare infinitive. But if you use it in the passive structure, be made, it takes infinitive, full infinitive, first form with to. For example, she made me watch every episode of the drama. Now it is active structure, you use bare infinitive. The teacher made all the students rewrite their papers. It is active structure, you use bare infinitive, rewrite. All the students were made. Now it is a passive structure. Now we will use full infinitive, first form of verb with to. Were made to write their papers. His parents made him pay for it, or in passive structure, he was made to pay for it. Again, like let, it is good to use force or require instead of make because they are more formal. And in the same case, like in let, they always take infinitive form, full infinitive form, verb form, first form with to. For example, you can convert all the previous examples with force or require. She required me to watch every episode of the drama. In passive structure, again, I was required to watch every episode of the drama. The teacher forced all the students to write their papers. Again, in passive structure, again infinitive form, all the students were forced to write their papers. His parents required him to pay for it. Obviously, you can again convert it into passive voice also. He was required to pay for it. Now comes have. Have is also can be used with in active or passive structures. If you use it in active structure, it takes base form, bare infinitive form, or first form without to. If you use it in passive structure, obviously it will take third form of the verb. For example, she had the nurse examine her pulse. It is active structure. The same sentence can be in passive structure. She had her pulse examined. Now it is third form of the verb by the nurse. I must have the mechanic check my car. It is active structure, so bare infinitive. I must have my car checked by the mechanic. It is passive structure, so third form of the verb. We have had the web designer make our website. It is active structure. You can also convert it into passive structure. We have had our website made by the designer. Get get can also be used in active or in passive structures. If you use it in active structure, it takes full infinitive, first form with to. But if you use in the passive structure, I mean for the thing, obviously it takes third form of the verb. For example, how can we get all the employees to arrive on time? So it is active structure, you use full infinitive, to arrive. She never got me to wash the dishes. Again, it is active structure. They got him to take photos at the event for free. Again, it is an active structure. I get the shoes polished. Now it is a thing. The shoes is a thing. Now there will be third form after get. Ali got the letter written. Again, it is in a passive structure. Help in both the cases is used for a person only because you help or assist some person only. In both the cases, you can use either base form without to or first form with to, means bare infinitive or full infinitive. Both are correct, but bare infinitive or base form or using first form without to is more common. So let's have some examples on it. He helped me carry the boxes, or he helped me to carry the boxes. Both are correct. Reading before bed helps me relax, or reading before bed helps me to relax. In both cases, they are correct. I hope you have well understood the uses of causatives. Now it's your turn to pick each verb in a bracket and use in each sentence according to their causatives used in a particular structure. And if you feel any difficulty, problem, or question, you can write to me or you can ask me in the comment as well. Thank you.